It's Tom Albright with AVNation with the road to CEDIA Expo, and CI Expo 2023 happens the 7th through the 9th of September in beautiful Denver, Colorado. And with me to talk about Legrand AV and their ginormous booth is Chris Kovacek. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
I am well. So you guys, I mean, obviously we know we love Legrand AV. You guys have a number of brands that are there in the booth. So you are in booth 1506, Chris. So we come upon the mecca that is the Legrand AV booth. What will we find this time around?
7 of the brands underneath the umbrella of Legrand AV that I'm here to speak about are Vadio, Middle Atlantic, Daylight, Chief, Sanus, Luxel, and OnCue. So all of those and a couple more that I just don't happen to cover, all those will be featured in the booth this year. So we've got exciting new products from each brand. If I went into detail about all the products that were being released from each brand, we'd be here for an hour. But a couple highlights, some very new networking gear from Luxel. We've got a couple new pieces from Vadio that are exciting for smaller conference areas and the station typical work from home platform. And we've also got a couple new things from Middle Atlantic that are really on the edge of technology.
Very cool. One of the things, Chris, about this show, I mentioned the fact that it's CEDIA Expo and CI Expo, our friends at Commercial Integrator, their side. They're bringing together the commercial side and the residential side. This is an area that Legrand AV has thrived in for years, right? It's something that, I'll go to Infocom, I'll have, we'll see Legrand AV. We go to CEDIA, we see Legrand AV, obviously ISE, Integrated Systems Europe. Talk for a second about that intersection and how Legrand is able to really service the areas of both residential, commercial, and that middle area.
Yeah, the resi-mercial space, as it's being dubbed.
I didn't want to use the word because I get my hand slapped by certain people when I do, but I'm 100% with you.
I don't know that I'm with myself on it, but that's what it's been dubbed, so we'll go with it.
Yeah.
Legrand got its start in the electrical division of the world. If you've got an electrical outlet in your house, there's a 60% chance it's a Legrand piece. Very, very familiar with the commercial space there. When Legrand AV was being formed, obviously the residential space we're very strong in with the brands that we have, especially the Sanus and Chief and Luxel. Middle Atlantic has always been a great light commercial product. Daylight is known in the commercial industry extremely well, and Vadio spans both. Basically, the Legrand AV portion of Legrand is great at infrastructure. We have everything from back boxes to anything you need to inside the home for the backbone of a system. So the resi-mercial space, as it's been dubbed, light commercial, what we're seeing is we've got a lot of residential dealers, and I believe this is a big turnout from COVID. A lot of residential dealers were doing that doctor's house, and the doctor said, hey, I need a space in my office to do remote meetings. And then they've been kind of forced into that arena, but it's a great arena. It's an opportunity for a new business that these guys have not seen before. So I'm thankful that CEDIA has opened up the platform a little bit because they're exposing those dealers and integrators to an area where they can generate a whole lot of new revenue. And we fit into that space very well with all the infrastructure products that we have from OnCue and from Sanus, Chief, Map, Daylight, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. 1506 is where we will find you, Chris. We will find Legrand AV. Not everyone is going to Denver, though, so if they're not going to CEDIA or CI Expo, and they want to follow along with everything that Legrand AV will be talking about that week, how do they do that?
LegrandAV.com is our website, and you can follow us on all the major socials at Legrand AV as well.
All right, very good. Chris Kovacek from Legrand AV. 1506, again, where we'll find him. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. Follow along as we also head to Denver for CEDIA and CI Expo 2023, 7th through the 9th of September. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.